Today's tip is on how to create fast scrapbook pages using themes, whether you're creating an all-digital page or a hybrid page, part digital, part traditional. We'll start by creating a new document. I'll choose File, New, Blank File, and then we'll need to type in our parameters, 12 inches by 12 inches. I'll click OK. Make sure you choose RGB color mode. And then now we're going to come over to our Artwork and Effects palette and choose a theme. I'll click on the second icon right here to get the Themes palette, and then I'll open this menu, and we've got all of these possibilities here. I'm going to choose Album Pages, and then we'll scroll down to the bottom here. And this is one that I like because I have a vintage photo. I can either double click on this or I can click and drag it over onto my page, and in just a moment I'll have a page theme to start with. It creates a background and also a frame to put a photo in. Now if I want to resize this frame, I would make sure I have my Move tool selected and that I have Show Bounding Box checked. So I'm going to click on the frame layer, and then I'll just click and drag to make this a little bit smaller this way. I'll make it a little bit taller, click inside and move it up to a new spot. And then I can click on the check mark to accept it. Now down in my photo bin I have my vintage photo, so all I have to do is click on it and drag it right into the frame. And there it is. I can just move this slider to resize it, move it over a little bit, and if I wanted to I could also click on this little circular part and tip it, rotate it around, but I'm just going to leave it right there, and then I'll click on the check mark to accept it. Now what if I like the background but I don't like the frame? I can always change it. Let's come over here to this first icon, and I would choose Frames from this menu up here, and then I would open this menu over on the right and choose one of these types of frames. I'll choose Professional and scroll through here. I think I'll choose this one, this 4x5 transparency. I'll just click and drag it right over the other frame, and it will change out to that frame and keep my picture inside. Now this picture needs to be resized, so what I would do is right click and choose Position Photo and Frame again, and now I can make it a little bit bigger and move it over so that it fits. And I'll click on the check mark to accept it. Now what if I like the frame but I don't like the background? You can always have a new background. I'll click on the background layer and then click and drag another one out and put it in a spot that is away from the frame so that it doesn't go into the frame. So you have a lot of possibilities with these themes. I decided to go ahead and use the original theme to print my scrapbook page, and then I added some 3D items to it. So now you know a great way to create fast pages using themes.